Guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Gracious Choma, and today we are talking about something that every man has, but almost no one really talks about: erections. Yup, boners, wood, hard-ons, stiffies, whatever you call it. It is time to talk about it openly, intelligently, and yes, with a little humor, because come on, it's still funny. We're diving really deep into what erections actually are, how they work, what can mess them up, and how to take care of your sexual health like the king you are. Whether you're 18, 28, or 48, there is something here for every man and for the curious women watching too. So grab a seat or lay down, no judgments, and let's talk about the science, psychology, and straight up truth about erections that nobody ever told you. I'm going to stop using erections and I'll change it with boner. What is a boner? Alright, let's start with the basics. What is a boner, scientifically speaking? It is not just a stick of magic that appears when you see a hot girl or have a random dream. A boner is actually a complex combination of nerves, blood vessels, hormones, and the brain all working together like a perfectly tuned orchestra. Picture this: you're aroused, maybe visually, maybe from touch, or even just from a random thought about your ex in that red dress. Your brain sends a signal through the spinal cord to the nerves in your joystick. Those nerves tell the blood vessels in the joystick to open wide. And when that happens, blood rushes in and fills up two sponge-like tubes inside called corpora cavernosa. Think of those tubes like little inflatable balloons. Blood fills them, pressure builds, and boom, you've got yourself a boner. When the moment is over, another signal is sent to open up the exit valves and the blood drains out. Boner is gone. Curtains closed. Simple, right? But here's the twist. It is not always that simple, and that's where things get interesting. The 3 types of boners. Yep, there are 3 types of boners. Did you know that? Most guys don't. Let's break them down. Reflexogenic boners. These are triggered by physical stimulation like touch. Somebody brushed up against you, or you're making out and things are getting heated. That's your body reacting to instinct. The nocturnal boners, also known as morning wood. And yes, it's completely normal. Guys can have up to 3 to 5 boners per night while sleeping. It is actually a sign that your body and your brain are in good working condition. So if you're waking up with a hard-on, take it as a compliment from your nervous system. Psychogenic boner. These come from your brain's thoughts, fantasies, even something you see on TikTok that suddenly makes you go, whoa. It is all mental stimulation that triggers a boner without any physical contact. Why boners sometimes don't work. Now, let's talk about something every guy has experienced at some point, but almost no one wants to admit: when it doesn't work. You're in the mood, she's in the mood, the lights are dim, and the playlist is fire, but nothing is happening downstairs. Or maybe it starts happening, then suddenly flop. First off, if this has ever happened to you, you're not alone. This is way more common than most guys think. Boners can be affected by tons of things. First, stress and anxiety. If your mind is racing about performance, work, money, or just when you remember to shave, your body isn't relaxed enough to get or maintain a boner. Your brain literally blocks the signal. Second, porn overload. Let's be real. If you're watching way too much porn, it can affect your arousal in real life situations. Your brain gets used to high stimulus, instant gratification, and when real intimacy doesn't match that, you might not respond the same way. Number 3, health issues. Conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, and obesity can interfere with blood flow. And as we now know, no blood flow, no boner. Also, medications like antidepressants or blood pressure drugs can affect things too. Number 4, alcohol and drugs. A couple drinks might help set the mood, but too much alcohol is a boner killer. It slows down your nervous system and makes it harder to get or maintain a boner. Same with weed or other substances. Balance is key. The truth about size, shape, and curves. Let's take a moment to talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say, the size of the elephant. Does joystick size matter? Here's the truth, backed by research. For most women, Size is not nearly as important as confidence, connection, and skill. Yes, some people have preferences, but being obsessed with size can mess with your confidence more than anything else. Also, curves are normal. If your joystick curves a little to the left or right, or even up, it is completely natural. If it is a sharp bend that causes pain or problem, that could be a condition called Peyronie disease, and a doctor should check it out. But a little curve, totally fine. Repeat after me. Normal comes in many shapes. How to take care of your boner health. Okay, now for the good stuff. How can you keep your boner game strong? First off, exercise. Cardio is king. Running, working, swimming, dancing, whatever gets your heart pumping improves blood flow, including down there. A healthy heart equals a healthy joystick. Number 2, diet. Eat foods that boosts circulation. Leafy greens, citrus fruits, fatty fish and nuts. Cut down on junk, processed sugar, and excess salt. And yes, watermelon has a compound called citrulline, which can help improve blood flow. So eat more watermelon and thank me later. Pelvic floor exercises, aka Kegels for men. Strengthening your pelvic muscles can help with control and boner strength. Just Google male Kegels if you're not sure how to do them. The 4th point, sleep. Your body needs rest to regulate testosterone and other hormones. No sleep, no sex drive. Simple as that. Stop smoking. If you smoke, please know this. It damages blood vessels. That means poor blood flow, which means poor boner. Mental health, therapy, meditation, journaling, whatever works for you. A healthy mind makes for better intimacy. If anxiety or stress is affecting your performance, address the root, not just the symptom. When to see a doctor. Now, if you're regularly struggling to get or keep a boner, don't just suffer in silence. That's what too many men do. Here's when to see a doctor. You've been experiencing boner issues for more than 3 months. You can't get boner at all, even during sleep or solo play. It causes distress in your relationship or your mental health. You suspect a medical condition like diabetes, high blood pressure, or low testosterone. The good news is boner dysfunction is treatable. From lifestyle changes to medication to therapy, there are so many options. You just have to speak up. Myths versus facts, rapid fire. Let's do a quick lightning round of myths versus facts. Only older men struggle with boner. Fact, young men experience boner dysfunction too, often because of anxiety or porn use. Morning wood means you're overly horny. Fact, it is just a natural part of REM sleep. It is your body's way of checking in. Masturbation causes boner dysfunctions. Fact is only if it becomes compulsive or replaces real intimacy. Myth, Viagra is the only solution. Fact is, it is one tool. But lifestyle changes, therapy, and addressing root causes are just as important. Alright guys, that's our deep and kind of hilarious dive into the world of boners. Whether you're here to learn more about your body, improve your performance, or just laugh at words like corpora cavernosa, I hope you found this helpful. Remember, you're not broken, you're not alone, and taking care of your sexual health is part of taking care of all of you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and drop a comment below if you have questions or funny nicknames for erections I didn't mention. Until next time, keep it real, stay healthy, and take care of your crown jewels. Peace.